Why do people stay in toxic relationships? Well, the reason number one is most of the time they are not aware that the relationship they are in is actually toxic or abusive, and they have no idea what's going on, because most of the time it didn't start like this, you know. It started, a lot of times it started super well, like the prince on the white horse and the dream come true, and he did everything and he was perfect, you know. It felt too good to be true. Even though already in the beginning there were some red flags, however, they were quite small, and there was enough equilibrium, there was enough balance between the good things, you know, what's called grooming actually, and the red flags, which made you feel like something is off, something is wrong here, but you tended to ignore them. And yeah, and that's what made you step by step getting deeper into the relationship, because already in the beginning the other person very often overstepped your borders and felt that they could do that, and so they were doing it gradually. And if you would say something like, if you would react to that, you know, and try to set your boundaries right, they would find a way to trick you and to again get you back into the relationship. And that's called grooming, and most of the time it happens whenever somebody wants to step out of a toxic relationship or of an abusive relationship. Reason number two is, if you are married or like engaged, then it's not so easy, because you have kind of made a promise, and it's a lot of administrative work, and it's also a lot of kind of shame. For example, if you were engaged and then the wedding was planned and everybody was invited, you know, and then you have to tell all your family and friends about it. It's somehow something that holds you back from stepping out of a toxic relationship, because you have still hope that it will get better, and you I don't know, you hope they might change, and then you're thinking about, in good and in bad times, through thick and thin. So you stick a lot longer with relationships which are really terrible to you and to your mental health, often also physical health, than when you're just, you know, in a normal relationship. And a lot of times they very quickly try to hook you in, so they get very quickly engaged with you, and they very quickly try to get married to you. Reason number three is, if you have kids together, then it's just really hard to get out of an abusive relationship, because in the end, if you have kids together, there's just no escape. It will be a relationship for life, for a lifetime, because you have to raise the kids together with them, unless you like go to court and win a custody battle or something, you know, which some do, and some successfully manage to do that. However, most of the time it's kind of a relationship which there is no escape from. You have to stay forever with that person in the relationship. And these are my three top reasons why people stay in abusive relationships. So the first one, they're not aware, because a lot of times they have also no comparison, and they stepped quite early into this relationship when they were really young, so they don't have anybody else as a comparison, you know. And a lot of times when people step out of a toxic or an abusive relationship, later on they meet like a nice person, a kind person, like a tender person, and non-violent, verbally or physically violent person. They're surprised, you know. Oh my God, this these people exist, you know? They're so like, what's going on? I had no clue while I was still in the other relationship. But the thing is, you cannot see this when you're in the abusive relationship because it doesn't become clear to you because you don't have a comparison. So you're stuck in there until one day you decide you had enough and you deserve better, and you get out. And one more reason I forgot is actually there's a lot of gaslighting going on, and a lot of times the abuser or the toxic partner will manipulate you and they will blame you, they will shame you, they will tell you stuff which is not true at all, but they will make you believe it. You know, if you heard a lie a million times, you believe it's true. So they will tell you, for example, that you are the one, you are the terrible person, you provoked them, you are this aggressive, even though it's not true, you know. But you start to believe these things, and then you feel like this is the relationship I deserve, this is the only thing I deserve, and you don't dare to get out anymore because your self-worth is just so low. You know, you don't believe that you deserve a better life and that you deserve a better partner, and also you don't believe there's a better partner out there who is kind, who will treat you right. You know, you don't believe this anymore unless you have successfully stepped out of abusive relationships a couple of times, you know, because a lot of times what happens is the next relationship is most of the time not better than the other one, the one you were in when you step out, because the thing that has to be changed is inside of you, and that's the tricky part. If you don't change it, you will always attract more abusive people, more toxic people into your life. So this was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Hilde. I am an online coach with horses. Today I put the horses because a lot of people requested that they want to see the horses again, and the sun is shining. Very nice weather. My company is called Hildburg, and if you want to try out a free online coaching session with horses, with me like this here on a video call and the horses in the background and the magic that happens, if you want to experience this, drop me a message below, drop a comment below, say yes, I want to. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.